What's going on, guys? SLF Tuning here, and today is a sad day because today we are storing my brand new RS660, and this is a how-to on how to properly store your motorcycle too. Everything that you're gonna need are a few things. They're gonna be, this is just a spray cannon, I'll tell you about that in a second, but just some shop towels, a battery tender, and I like Motul, but any chain care kit, along with paddock stands, front and rear. I only have the rear up right now because I'm going to put it in my garage. But yeah, let's go. So step number one, go ahead and get your shop towels and your chain care kit. Go ahead and get out your chain clean and your chain brush, which is right over here. In Motul's kit, they come with a chain brush, but for some kits, you need to buy a chain brush separately. So just get your chain clean and your chain brush first. And what I like to do when I clean my chain is first I use the chain clean and then I wash the bike just to get all the extra gunk out. And then I use chain lube and chain wax at the end. You can do that too. Just really make sure that you dry off the chain after you wash the bike. Otherwise that chain lube and chain wax is going to create a barrier and rust will form. So just make sure that if you do it the way that I'm doing it, I'm showing you how I do it, you really clean off that chain and really dry it off after you wash the bike. But yeah, let's go. Quickest way I found out how to clean this chain specifically, because as you can see, there's not a whole lot of space. It's only like right here and at the back. First, I put the chain brush like this and I push down. That'll get all the grooves that are in here. Obviously, spray on your chain clean, which I haven't done yet, but I'm just showing you. Put it here and push down and spin the wheel. Obviously, it's on the paddock stand, so it's gonna spin. And then come over here and just press in, and you can pull towards you, and that'll get this side over here. Then you could push away from you, that'll get this side, and then you could push forward, which will get the bezels in here, which are the opposite side of this. So that's the quickest way that I found to clean a chain. Now, I know, obviously you can't see that I put the chain clean on, but I make like this little shield, I tuck it into here, and I put it down here like this. And people always wonder why I clean the chain first before I wash it. That's why. You get all that gunk off. Like, look how clean that chain looks. Obviously, there's still a little bit of grime, but we're about to wash it, so it doesn't really matter. But that's why. So yeah, go ahead and hook up your pressure washer or your hose, and we'll go ahead and start cleaning it. So I got it washed up. As you can see, it's still air drying, but I got the main pieces dried, the chain, the body, the tires and the rims. You don't fully have to worry about the rims a little bit, but the tires, not as much. So I just put the lube on there. I'm letting it set for a second, and I'm gonna wipe it off. Usually lube you keep on, but I'm hitting it with chain wax after. So if you don't have chain wax, just leave the lube, let it sit. You could wipe off the excess, but don't like scrub it off. But yeah, one more step, and then we toss it in the garage, and then we finish it up, and I'll show you what to do next. And look at that, ta-da, I have a gold chain now. No, I'm just kidding. That's the chain wax. That's why I really like chain wax. It like creates an actual like layer. All right, so after you clean your bike, go ahead and get it wherever you're gonna store it. I'm storing it in my garage. Get your fuel stabilizer and your fuel. This is just to top it off because you want it to be about 90 to 95% full when you put the fuel stabilizer in there. But first things first, let's go ahead and get this thing on some paddock stands. All right, so as you can see, got it on a front one, got it on a rear one. Now we're going to go ahead and top it off with some gas. Again, you want it like 90, 95% full. Leave a little bit of space for the fuel stabilizer and so it could actually breathe. But yeah, go ahead and add your fuel and then fuel stabilizer, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, now as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's not quite at this like inner brim, but it's close. So then that's when you're going to add your fuel stabilizer. Go ahead and read the directions. 1 ounce treats up to 2.5 gallons. So I'm going to be putting almost 2 ounces in here because this is about a 4-gallon tank. So I'm about to be putting about like right there, 2.5. That's probably how much I'll put in here. But yeah, go ahead and toss that in there. And then it also says after you toss it in, let it run for at least 5 minutes. All right, so that's about how much I put. Put a little bit too much, but it's okay. A little bit too much isn't going to kill it. But yeah, then just let your engine run for about 5 minutes, up to 10, and then you're going to go ahead and cut the engine off, and we're going to go on to the next step, which will be taking out the battery, which is under your seat, and I'll show you how to get the seat off. Got to do at least one more cold start before end of season. That's how you know it's cold, cold.
Only got 227 miles on this thing. I wish I could get the break-in done, but I didn't. But as you can see, gas tank full. So we did good on filling up the proper amount. So yeah, let this run for 5 minutes, up to 10. I'll probably let it run up until 2:15. So that's about 8 minutes. So I'll see you back here at 2:15. Look how beautiful she is. Look at it. The last time I'm gonna see it run until the spring. Hashtag be a racer. Aprilia. Well, there's that, fellas. There's that. So now let's go ahead and get the battery out of here. So for this bike, you just pop off the rear seat. There's a keyhole under here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. Pull up and forward towards the driver's seat. As you can see on the Aprilias, there's no space at all. So, just gonna set that there. And then this is really nice. You don't need any bolts or anything to take off this seat. You literally just need your key, and then you just pull this up and back. And there you go. And the battery is hiding, I believe, under here. And with two simple bolts, just this one and this one, there's the battery. Go ahead and get a flathead screwdriver and get these out, and then the battery should just come on out. And just like that, you have taken out your battery. So best thing to do with this, go ahead and bring it inside your house or in a controlled room that's about room temperature and hook it up to a battery tender. I can't do the battery tender right now just because I bought a lead acid battery tender. I need a lithium one. I didn't know the Aprilias had lithium batteries in them, but I will hook it up. But at very least, if you don't have a battery tender yet, highly recommend buying one. But if you don't have one yet, just toss it in your room. Make sure you keep all the bolts that you took off to take off the cover and yada yada yada. I'll probably end up putting these two bolts when I put that cover back on. I'll just set them right on top so I know that goes to the battery. But yeah, you guys are all done. You got the fuel stabilizer in there. You got your battery taken out. Hook it up to a battery tender. You cleaned up your bike. Chain is serviced. You let it run for a little bit. You guys are all set. I hope this video helped you guys out as much as it helped me out. And thank you for joining me on this journey, storing my bike for the very first time. And I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing this bike in action in the summer. I'm getting a camera, so I will be recording a lot of riding vlogs. And also I plan on doing a lot of small mods and big mods to my Aprilia, along with my car. So a lot of plans coming for these things in the summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and have a good night, guys.